Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to program three different types of turns using EV3 Classroom. So let's go ahead and open up a new project here and we'll give it a name. We'll just call this three turns and there we go. So the first type of turn that we have is a smooth turn. So to program this, we're going to look for the block that says move for one rotation at 50% speed. So for this, we will put in two rotations, just as number of rotations. Like I explained in the last video, rotations is our primary uh, mode that we're going to use for this. And to use a smooth turn, we want to make one of the wheels one of the wheels a less percent speed than the other. So we'll go ahead and give it a 30% speed. So this will mean that the robot is going to curve left at a slow, smooth turn. Let's take a look at what this looks like. All right, another type of turn that we have is, hold on, okay, let me just give this a name. This is a smooth turn, just so you remember. All right, now we want to make a different type of turn. So this type of turn that we're going to look at next is a pivot turn. So this type of turn turns the robot around one of the wheels. So we are actually going to get rid of this block and we're going to look for a different type of block. So we want to look for the move straight, where is it? Move straight for one rotation at 50% speed. So this time we want to turn, so we need to use this little dial here. This is the only time you're going to use this. We are going to move right at 60 degrees. And this is going to basically turn the robot around one of the wheels to the right. And we'll go ahead and keep it at one rotation and 50% speed. And then remember to give it a comment. So we'll call this a pivot turn. And let's take a look at what this type of turn looks like. All right, so now you've got to see what it looks like to make a smooth turn and a pivot turn. Third and last type of turn we're going to look at is a spin turn. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make that right now. We're going to get rid of this block and we're going to find our move for one rotation at 50% speed. And we'll go ahead and comment. We'll call this a spin turn. Now this is going to be your most common type of turn, and that's because the robot turns in place around the two wheels that it already has on its base. So in this case, if we want to make a turn to the left, we have to make the left wheel go negative. That'll make the left wheel go backwards and the right wheel go forward, making it turn to the left but in place. And then we can use our rotations to determine how far it turns to the left. So we might say turn at one rotation that is about approximately 90 degrees. And again, we can always change our speed to if we want it to be a slower turn or a faster turn. Let's take a look at what this looks like. All right, so now you have the three basic types of turns that we're going to use this year. If you have any questions about these turns or when to use them, feel free to let me know.